Hey guys, this is the XRP Cowboy. Hey, this is Billy. I hate to be wrong, and I'm not so certain I am, but we gotta talk about something. My dreamers and my fucking roadies. I let my shift manager feel me up. He gave all my friends free pizza. Sometimes you need to hide yourself from them on order to get an idea of who you fucking are. There is such a thing as being too popular, too good, too right, too fucking on time. When they come to fucking depend on you, like they also come to lean on you, like a fucking wall, a couch, a fucking object that doesn't exist. They're just fucking leaning on you like that. Soon, they'll come to crush you, just like fucking that. Just like that. The more you take the weight, the more you lose yourself in their problems, in their fucking insanity. Sometimes a friend isn't a friend. Sometimes a friend is just a bad thing waiting to fucking happen. You need to get some time for yourself. Some time for yourself. When you feel the need to bolt, fucking bolt. Most of this shit, you work out on your own anyways. You know what I'm talking about, my fucking dreamers, my roadies. There's something to talk about, and it's not pizza. That's some good cold pizza. Okay, guys. I showed you a video from Jungle Inc. yesterday, and then it led into a second video, I guess you'd say, area of information that was away from Ginsler, the fucking bitch. And it had to do with Uphold. And to me, that was something interesting, but it was all secondary. And then today, on Twitter, I heard about it. This man, I don't know his name because he's just got a tag, but great man, does great things, and he had a lot of money just taken from him. Well, taken from him in the sense that he doesn't have access to it, and he's been trying with Uphold, and this guy's, he needs this, he's doing everything he can, and it's like he doesn't exist. He's a small fish to them. And that leads us to this. Now remember, I was slightly opposing this ideology, but I want you to watch it now again, and we'll talk about it. But this was the insignificant. Now I realize how significant it may be.
From Tiffany, Hayden, she's been posting a lot about this. And we see with Uphold, she says there are 400 plus complaints on the Better Business Bureau. And she's been sharing a lot of stories, And I just bring this up for this.
So my take on this was, at the time, well, a lot of these exchanges probably have a shit ton of fucking bad reviews on the Better Business Bureau, which is a joke company to me anyways, but they probably do because people struggle. Sometimes they lose money by sending it the wrong way, or they just don't understand the process. It's not easy. You just have to keep pushing until you figure it out and be intelligent. But so I thought, big deal on this, and Jay's told me about how great Tiffany Hayden is, and I'll be honest, I've been following her, and she has said a lot of accurate shit on Twitter, but she said something I didn't like, so I got pissed. So I'm like, fuck that bitch. But the truth is she is amazing. She is amazing, and I was wrong about her 100%. But I still question this Uphold stuff. Let's get into it.
point. I don't know what's going on over at Uphold, but reading through a lot of these things, and I don't want to act like I know they're doing something wrong. Maybe these customers are just outrageous with their complaints. Maybe there's nothing there. But it made me personally nervous to the point I pulled all of my XRP off of Uphold. I don't have any crypto, on that exchange any longer. And I never really liked it to begin with. I don't like their 65-day hold that they put on cryptocurrencies. I think that's just ridiculous. It makes the platform unusable in a lot of ways. I've had them freeze my money for periods of time for no apparent reason. Not my favorite exchange, but this is different. The stuff that she's been posting, if you don't follow her, make sure you do. She's the CEO of XRP, always has been, always will be. And as smart as they come, I know people out there think she wants to harm XRP in the community. She doesn't. And so someone to pay attention to. And I thought I would disclose the fact again that I moved all of my XRP off of there. People ask me, well, what are your options that are left? Well, we have BitChute, you have Nexo, you have Gate.io, you have KuCoin. There's a lot of exchanges out there where you can still transact in XRP. You don't have to worry so much anymore about fiat liquidity. Back in the days, it was really a nightmare because you only had so many coins you could buy on like a Coinbase, these fiat exchanges. But now you can buy XLM and move it at almost no fees, and it's not a problem. You can deal with a lot of these different exchanges when it's time. So don't feel like you have to deal with anyone. And I just want to make that clear. Again, I'm not making any accusations about Uphold, but this stuff made me nervous to the point where I pulled all of my funds off of there. And so I want to disclose that to you. Now, the last thing I want to show you here is about the metaverse. Again, I'm not sure exactly how to...
So here's the interesting thing from my perspective. I didn't really, buy into this at the beginning. Like, I thought maybe some people just made mistakes and they were, holding Uphold responsible because I didn't want to fucking hear it. I'm a large shareholder and I own a company that advises people in private equities. And I don't want to speak about the number, but I have about 10 people, actually I'm sorry, six people that have invested in Uphold. And now they're hearing this stuff about the money and everything. And that story today that, I was sharing with you earlier. I mean, this is no bullshit. This is a real concern. I don't know if they're messing up, making mistakes, and Uphold is just ghosting them or whatnot, but it kind of sounds like that is not the case. Some of these people know what they're doing, is what I'm saying. I've done a little more research. So, and as far as I know, they haven't done anything to refund or correct this, which is, to me, it's fucking ridiculous. And now, like I said, I see Tiffany, as like a prophet, a fucking prophet to the space. And I'm paying a lot of attention to her on Twitter. So, I just wanted to say, I don't know what's going on, but I know this. I was going to buy some Link2 private equities on Monday, some more, and now I'm reconsidering it. It's a very big concern, So, today, I guess they have this new crypto channel on one of the big networks, 5 days a week, which is huge for, to help people understand it and stuff, get more people into our space. And, what's the name of the I wrote it down. Let me see if I can read. Fundstrat. We all know Tom Lee from the news. He's got a 200K Bitcoin price, and they asked him about that, and I just think that's inevitable, guys. I think that's a joke. Less than 3% of the fucking world's invested in Bitcoin, and it's on average less than 5-6% of their portfolio. Eventually, this shit's going up. Simple adoption, just like this new station that reports every day. It's a real award. It's a real award. Fringilly, baby. From a major network. But they asked Tom, what was his concerns about Bitcoin? He was referencing, one of the things he said was like some kind of a hack where they could just fucking liquidate it with quantum computers. Excuse me if this isn't word for word, but I thought that was very interesting and inevitable, and we know that just because we're fucking the XRP fucking army, and I got cowboys and roadies and motherfucking dreamers. We're all dreamers that have known this about Bitcoin, and XRP is safe from quantum computers hacking, per David Schwartz. Said they've got that covered. They have a quantum physics, not a quantum computers fucking doctor or some shit that works for them, okay? It's fucking crazy what they think of. So, but yeah, that is a concern. And if I was a newbie, I would have heard, yeah, it's gonna fucking go to the moon, like, to 200K. Sure it is. I'd think if I was a newbie that didn't trust the space. And then the downside, he said, was quantum computers takes your money. If I was a newbie, I'd be like, what the fuck? I'm not buying any of this shit. But what he didn't say was, with quantum computers, I believe blockchain was created, was born from the idea of what quantum computers' capability will be, and they needed something new to protect. So I would argue that no bank account, no security is safe from liquidation. Quantum computers are not a step above. It's like the computer to the fucking drawing in the sand at the early ages of human, okay? It is not just a step up. My dreamers, my roadies. So I think this space was born out of that. It's not a coincidence how closely knit they are from time frames. There's belief that IBM already built one. At least that's what they're saying. I think it was in Canada. You know? I mean, they'll be able to do anything with them. We need this technology. Blockchain. Oh my God. So enough about that. This is an amazing sentence. If we don't embrace it or adopt it, the crypto referencing, it will go around us. This was when I thought Jay Clayton was our friend when he made that statement. You know? It's fucking crazy. I was like, this guy's gonna take us home. Instead, he took us to the fucking cleaners. To the fucking cleaners. You know? Fuck. What he did to us was like your wife taking your dry cleaning to the cleaners, and she finds some fucking whore's lipstick on your collar. That's what it felt like to us. The way my wife would feel. What a fucking joke. Volatility. This is another simple, simplistic way of thinking. There's an expression, keep it simple, stupid. And if you do that, things will seem much more clearer. So, we're keeping it simple and being stupid. Why is volatility so high in crypto? People want to blame these kids for day trading. These people quitting their jobs. It's one real truth, guys. And is it the whales? Of course it is. I mean, but what is it really? We were positioned before they were. Only worse because when most bubbles happen, the whales are slowly accumulating at the same time. It's when the retail gets in a little faster, they create this bubble and talk FUD so they can reposition themselves because they understand they don't own a large enough market share of the market or market cap. So they crash it down because they're thinking 5 years out, not tomorrow, like retail is. So it's all simple. The volatility is just these funds positioning themselves and catching up. That's all it is. It's the fucking whales. That's what the volatility is. But you know what? When that volatility is gone, so are the profits. So my point is being first. You know how long it's been since retail was literally the first people in. I mean, I can't even imagine when it was. It was probably before the stock market was created. Or the day the stock market was created. That was for, we're never in early. Not by not the masses. That's what volatility is. It's that easy. And what it is you got to remember there's two ways they push out. They crash the price really low, but a stronger way is to pump it up really high to, what you think is high. Because most people are going to sell because they have weak hands. If it drops, they sell. If it goes up, they sell because they're worried it's going to drop. They don't know what they own. So those are two forms of a shakeout. The $3.80, the all-time highs could have been a shakeout. It was a shakeout. See how quick it dropped? And then it shook the people that didn't out on the way down. The $2 XRP we just experienced a few months back, more than few, but that was a shakeout. Then it dropping back down to 30 cents or whatever, 15 cents, 11 cents maybe. That was a shakeout. These are shakeouts because even $3.80 whatever fucking cents the all-time highs was, it's nothing compared to where the price is when it's worth $100, $1,000, who knows? $10 billion, whatever. $40, $30, $20. It was still cheap. It got us out. That's what's happening with Bitcoin and everything else. This is not people just decide to sell. It all happens with high frequency trading, and market caps can get cut by 20% in hours, an hour, 20 minutes. There isn't a handful of people that could do that. It has to be the exchanges, the institutions, and the fucking shit, the tips and everything. But it's coordinated. I'm just saying, guys. This was created to get us out and then to profit from us, to steal our money. That's all leverage is, and we're trading right now a margin on these fucking exchanges. That's just designed to steal your money and take it all. Okay, you're not in control of that. So I know this is like a ramble video and a chill one, but I just wanted to say, I'm not so certain if I'm going to keep my money in Uphold now. I kind of, now that I made this video, feel like I should leave it there just to see if they steal it, But I am trying to make some noise about this. So if you're on Twitter, check out my Twitter page. It's at Dye Hair Salon, and you'll find me. And I have some posts you guys can share. We got to stick together, my fucking roadies and my dreamers. When somebody's in our community and they're hurting, we need to try and save them, just like they would do for you. We're gonna take over fucking YouTube. There's plans. The light above your face, it's incredible. I smell a sweet fragrance about you, and I know that you want it too. So if I reach back and lay it to you, you're making me want it so bad.